Let all mortal flesh keep silence, and with fear and trembling stand. Ponder nothing earthly minded, for with blessing it is.
Hi everyone, this is Father Stephen, and here with another weekly reflection for you. Was thinking today, as we've just recently celebrated the fourth Sunday of Easter, this past Sunday, and on this Sunday we hear about Jesus as our Good Shepherd. And so this Sunday is commonly known as Good Shepherd Sunday, and one of the things that we usually do on this Sunday is we remember to pray for and to encourage vocations to the priesthood and to the religious life. And I'm mindful of one of St. John Paul II's favorite lines from the Second Vatican Council, one that he quoted numerous times in many of his documents. Comes from the Vatican II document Gaudium et Spes, and it says that man can fully discover his true self only in a sincere giving of himself. This is the truth that as human beings that we're not made for ourselves, but we're made to be gifts to each other. This is one of the ways that we are made in the image and likeness of God, because God, as Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, is continually, the three persons of the Trinity are continually giving themselves to each other. And God even gives himself to us through his word, through the sacraments, and most fully, completely, through his Son, Jesus Christ. And we as well are called to make a gift of ourselves to God and to each other. And all of the different vocations to which God calls us are calls to self-gift. In the sacrament of marriage, husband and wife are called to give themselves fully to each other and to their children. In the sacrament of holy orders, a man is called to give himself to Christ and to his church as a deacon or a priest or a bishop. And even in the vocation to the consecrated life, a man or a woman who enters a religious community as a monk or a nun or a sister or a friar offers himself or herself to that community and to the work that that community does in the world. And so there is no call, there's no vocation, there's no authentic life as a Christian, as a Catholic, that does not involve giving ourselves and offering ourselves for the good of others. We think of all the things that Jesus says in the gospel about he who saves his life will lose it, but he who loses his life for my sake will save it. That we find this paradoxical truth that it's when we are focused on ourselves and trying to make ourselves happy and get what we want, that's exactly how we become unhappy and unfulfilled. But it's when we stop focusing on ourselves, but when we make ourselves a gift to others, that is when we find our true joy and fulfillment and peace. So I hope that you, as you go through this week and the coming weeks, can find ways to make a sincere gift of yourself to those that those that are around you, in your home and your family, and especially for our young people and for our families with children, that you will pray and search for and discern for God's call in your life and the particular way in which he is calling you to make a gift of yourself.